Ich gehöre längst nicht mehr zur Welt der Sterblichen. Ich fürchte hier nichts und niemanden. Willst du wissen, wer ich bin? Ich bin Vegeta!
Hello guys, Mr. Shockwave King. Yes, I am back here once again. It's been a few decades, but I've returned. And yes, you saw the title of the video, Hajime no Ippo Chapter 1315, George Morikawa is a Machine. Technically this can't be a fresh reaction, because I've already read the chapter, but I haven't read the chapter in a while, so it's still gonna count. But the cover page for this issue is Ippo, a childhood Ippo flying on a tour plane, which reminds me of a foam plane I got from the parade. I love that thing. And I try like the glue back on the engine when it destroyed, it started pulling off, and it's I love that thing. Never seen that again. But Hajime Ippo the fighting, heading home with his spoils. Round 1315. Adios. Ippo's just flying an airplane over Japan. The plane is touching down. It is touching down. We're back at the Mexico airport. We got Ippo, Sendo, and everybody. Wait, actually, this is a new guy. Now, Sendo from this far away actually does look like Mishiba. I don't know why, because everybody else look normal and such. Alrighty, we're heading back to Osaka. They go send up that broken Japanese. I don't believe it's real. And I'm flying to Narita. Sendo's like, hold on a minute. You know, I beat Gonzalez and he beat you, and both of them were knockouts. And Ippo's like, yes, basically, I'm stronger than you. And apparently Sendo has been saying this since last night, and it's just, why would, out of all times to bring this up, you want to tell this man to his face when he wants to leave. But then again, it's Sendo. Sendo hasn't changed. He hasn't changed much, but Sendo. Then again, there is a problem with that, and that is Mishiba and Takamura saying that Ippo was weaker, especially doing early with the spar. And post that, when Mishiba and everybody wanted to show up to see the Gonzalez fight to see what would happen. So we can't really say 100% currently, but on a record standpoint, yeah. Pretty much Sendo got his pseudo revenge. So Ippo's like, that makes sense, even if I don't say so. The rest of the words are loud and clear. Furthermore, I'm not an active boxer anymore, so there's not much of a comparison anyway. Sendo's like, you know, it's sad because like Sendo has been waiting for this moment for a long time. And it's just like Sendo's just like, put up more of a fuss with you. I didn't think you cared this little. It kind of takes the fun out of it, and it's just like, I understand the feeling. It's just like, you finally get somebody, you attack them, you hit him good, and it's just like, man, what do you mean, man? You beat me 15 times and you just lost. You just, now it's just, man. You wouldn't say that earlier. But it's just, I understand the feeling, Sendo. Sendo's like, but you're still thinking I still can't beat you, right? Ippo's like, when did I ever say that? When did he ever say that? And then Ippo goes into the real question here. He goes to the real deal question. Ippo's like, I have to ask you something. You beat Gonzalez, son, and now you're lucky to be ranked #1. Wait, is that how the rankings work? Because wasn't there already a #1 and it wasn't Billy McCullum? And like, you gotta be ranking in most of them. So well, who was originally ranked #1? Who knows? And you were even called out directly by the champion. Ippo asking the damn question, are you really going to fight Ricardo-san? Now it goes back to what I said earlier, where Sendo did break his fist, so it is going to have to be a delay. But what happened in Sendo's next fight, who knows? Breaking my fist is going to put me out of commission for a while, so there's no point to think about it yet. But once I'm healed, I'll sock him real good. Wait, what? Sendo turns around, what word? I mean, I guess after seeing what I did, it seems impossible. But I'll figure something out. Of course, Sendo always figure out the gameplay in the middle of the match. Always. It's just, you would expect nothing less. Ippo's like to say something so brass, it's just like him. Of course it is. And the animal yells out in the middle of the airports, "Thanks for your help. Seriously, thanks, Rational Bros. See you again." Oh my god. And after all this fighting and post Billy McCullum, I am really happy to see that we're just going back to the classic ippo shenanigans. I love how the perfect balancing between watching somebody's face get pounded in and just going back to shenanigans. And the Sagamores brothers is like, adios. RD, isn't that a brand? Oh my god, isn't that a brand of sports clothes? My god, ippo, adios means goodbye. Let's meet. No. I just realized something. Ippo asked him, "Let's meet again," and that reminds me back when Joe told Mendoza, "I see you again," and they're going back and forth. "I see you again," and "I see you again." It says, "No Vamonos Dios Nero," and thank you, gracias. Thank you for your thank you for all the help in this entire trip. Vamonos gracias. No vamos gracias. Via Muckaducci, and the plane takes off. Into the stars. I have a feeling I've learned a lot. Adios, gracias, via Mexico. Finally, the Hajime Ippo saga have come to a sad end. The Hajime Ippo saga has came to a sad end. But the thing is, what have Ippo learned? That is the question. What has he learned? Now this gets into the funniest part of the chapter. This is hilarious. This is what I mean by the shenanigans. Did you guys watch it live? I did. No, I was at work. That a time difference made the broadcast in weird time here. Hey, don't say what happened. I recorded it so I can watch it later. Now, when I saw this panel, I didn't know who this was. with this ginger brunette looking hair. I didn't know who this was. But Dave sent those crazy songs. It's a guy that's like, it's almost unbelievable. I just said not to say anything. So apparently Ioki was the one. Like in the previous panel, it's just like a bunch of text bubbles, so you gotta figure out who's talking. And apparently it was sadly our boy Ioki, the man with a job with a girlfriend who wasn't able to watch the fight. I talk him now. Ippo is not showing back up to the gym, so this is just them at the gym by themselves. And like, this mysterious person asked Takamura-san, "What do you think? The Mercado fight catcher out all? He's out ripe for the pound for pound best these days." What caught my eye is your fucking head. What did you just among a minute ago? What the fuck happened? Stop. And it turns out this brunette man was Kimura the entire time, and not just that. You see this man alive? What is that? What is that? And we thought Aoki had it bad. What happened? Why is Kimura hair like this? No wonder why he's wearing a wig. Takamura calls him a fraud. This is not a fraud, Kimura says. Ippo shaved me top to bottom against my will. Actually, no, I'm grateful for that since let me fight. Even if anything, I should be blamed for this insane weight control. But it seems that the roots and follicles are on malnourished now, so it's taking a while for it to green back. Eventually, like it was before. Until then, I'm looking like this. He's wearing a wig. And for the final goodbye message, via Japan, the country that rocked Mexico from across the ocean, to be continued next week. So I gotta make sure to get this video up before tomorrow. Most likely when the chapter gonna come out or something. But this chapter is actually is back to what we call the Hajime Ippo shenanigans, and I love it. In a certain way, in my opinion, I could never get tired of it. But my god, that hairline thing. I remember when I first saw it, I was dying laughing because I didn't know that was Kimura. I did not know that was Kimura. I did not know that was him, and it's so sad. It's so sad, man. It's so sad. But every boy's Chocolate King, that's been my chapter review. with my opinions. So apparently Sendo is gonna go through a fight in Mercado. So that is something. I already made videos about if Sendo's gonna win or lose. But the more interesting thing is, Ippo thinks back to what the coach said earlier. My only thing is, what did Ippo learn? Cause I skipped over this, I didn't read over this, but it just keep learning the best materials over there. Coach, Mexico is really amazing. Audio is gracias. But the thing is, what did Ippo learn? What did he gain? Because his whole prediction about Billy McCullum was wrong. Billy McCullum got destroyed and beaten. That should have been a crime. That fight shouldn't have been sanctioned. So I guess when Ippo comes back in like tomorrow or after that, we'll get to find out what did Ippo learn down in Mexico and everything else, and some more Ippo shenanigans. Now I want to see how Ippo acts with Kimura in that wig. Where did Kimura get that wig from? Where like Tay and Kentaro was also there, and they're just sitting there, just like they don't have anything to say. So it's just also just outside shadow boxing. So I hope you enjoyed the video, my chapter reaction / review of this chapter, and it's just, I personally enjoyed it. I've liked what I've read, and it's been blowing Shockwave King. I want to know you guys' opinion of the chapter. Like, comment, subscribe in the video, and it's been blowing Shockwave King, and peace.